beloved students, hope you all are fine and welcome to the class of physics, class 8. In today's video, we'll continue with the exercise of force and pressure. So let's move with the question 7. Here the question 7 is, an inflated balloon was pressed against a wall after it has been rubbed with a piece of synthetic cloth. It was found that the balloon sticks to the wall. What force might be responsible for the attraction between the balloon and the wall? Means here they have given you one situation, and based on this situation you have to answer the question. So what's the situation is, let's try to understand the situation. There is one balloon which is rubbed with the synthetic cloth, and then it sticks to the wall. They have tried to stick to it with the wall. So you have to answer that what causes this and which kind of force acts between wall and balloon that they stick. Okay, so here what happens when you will rub the balloon with the synthetic cloth, then there will be some transfer of charges. So whenever you will take the balloon nearer to the wall, then due to the attraction of the charges, means due to the opposite charges, there will be the attraction between wall and balloon and they will stick together. Okay, so ऐसा कौन सा force है which will act due to the electric charges? So the force name is, yes, very good, it is electrostatic force. Electrostatic force is responsible for the attraction between the balloon and wall. Moving to the 8th question, name the forces acting on a plastic bucket containing water held above ground level in your hand. Discuss why the forces acting on the bucket do not bring a change in its state of motion. Now here they have asked you two questions, so you will answer them separately. What's the first question is, again here they have given you one condition that you have hold the bucket filled with water in your hand and you have hold it above some ground level. यानी ग्राउंड लेवल से ऊपर आपने बकेट को होल्ड किया हुआ है अपने हैंड में. सो यू हैव टू नेम द फोर्स एक्टिंग ऑन द प्लास्टिक बकेट. यानी जब आपने बकेट को होल्ड किया हुआ है तो उस वक्त प्लास्टिक बकेट पर कौन सा फोर्स अप्लाई हो रहा है. देन सेकेंड पार्ट ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चन इज, डिस्कस व्हाई द फोर्सेस एक्टिंग ऑन बकेट, यानी बकेट पर जितने भी फोर्स लग रहे हैं, why these forces do not bring any change in its state of motion. Okay, so first of all we will try to answer this, that which force acts on the bucket while you have hold it in your hand. So we know that if we have hold it with our hand, means muscular force will apply, means muscular force will act on it. Why muscular force will act on it? What do you mean by muscular force? Yes, muscular force means the force which is applied by our muscles. Okay, हमारे मसल से जो force apply हो रहा है. So whenever we will hold the bucket, we will apply the force by the help of our muscles and we will hold it. So muscular force is acting in upward direction, मतलब आपने bucket को ऊपर उठाया हुआ है above ground level. Okay, इसलिए यानी आपने force अप्लाई किया है अबोव ग्राउंड लेवल, मतलब आपने ऊपर की तरफ फोर्स अप्लाई किया है. एंड द ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स, वी नो दैट ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स ऑलवेज डाउनवर्ड लगेगा टूवर्ड्स द अर्थ. सो दिस ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स एक्टिंग इन डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन, यानी एक फोर्स जो है वो अपवर्ड में लगा रहे हो आप, विच इज़ मस्क्यूलर फोर्स, एंड ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स इज इन डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन. So in this case what will happen, this both the forces are in opposite direction. As you can see, you are applying in upward and gravitational force is in downward. So these two are in opposite direction. जब भी फोर्सेस अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में लगेंगे देन एट दैट मोमेंट दे विल गेट सब्ट्रैक्ट, यानी ये नलीफाई, मोस्ट प्रोबेबली इट विल बी ज़ीरो, मोस्ट प्रोबेबली इट विल बी नियरर टू ज़ीरो, यानी फोर्स जो है दोनों वो अपनी इफेक्ट ज़ीरो कर देगा. Hence there will be no change in the state of motion of the bucket. Okay, so here two answers are very important. One of the answer is muscular force, and here the reason to discuss about the second part of the question. Okay, so this is about the question 8. Next, a rocket has been fired upward to launch a satellite in its orbit. Name the two forces acting on the rocket immediately after leaving the launching pad. Means here they have given one condition that the rocket has been fired upward in the, to launch a satellite. You have to name the two forces which acts on the rocket after leaving the launching pad. यानी लॉन्चिंग पैड से जब रॉकेट मूव अपवर्ड डायरेक्शन में मूव हो जाएगा देन आफ्टर उस पर कौन से दो फोर्स लगेंगे, दैट यू हैव टू आंसर. सो हियर वन ऑफ द फोर्स विल बी ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स. सो द टू फोर्सेस एक्टिंग ऑन द रॉकेट आर द फोर्स ऑफ ग्रेविटी which pulls the rocket toward the ground and the force of friction due to the earth's atmosphere. ओके, यानी जो भी दो फोर्सेस है नेचुरल फोर्सेस दैट विल बी अप्लाई ऑन इट, ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स एंड द फोर्स ऑफ फ्रिक्शन. मूविंग टू द 10th question, and this is MCQ. When we place the bulb of dropper with its nozzle kept in water. Here they have talked about the nozzle dropper which we mostly used to give medicine for the kids or give medicine to the kids. Okay, infants को जब हम medicine देते हैं then we are using this dropper, this kind of dropper we are using. यहाँ ऐसे black color का होता है, then over here you will be having one tube like structure. So here what they have said, when we press the bulb of dropper, means this one, whenever we will press this, what will happen over here, ये जो bulb है इसमें air होगी. So whenever you will press it, this air will be moved towards the bottle. Okay, nozzle kept in water. Air in the dropper is seen to escape in the form of bubble. मतलब यहाँ से जो air है that will be passed to the water. Once we release the pressure on the bulb, यानी जैसे ही इसको हमने प्रेस किया तो वो एयर है वो यहाँ से मूव होकर बॉटल में जाएगी. एंड वेन एवर यू विल रिलीज द प्रेशर फ्रॉम दिस बल्ब देन व्हाट विल हैपन, वाटर गेट्स फिल्ड इन दिस ट्यूब. वाटर जो है वो ये ट्यूब में फिल होना स्टार्ट हो जाएगा, ये जो ट्यूब है वो फिल होना स्टार्ट हो जाएगा. So you have to answer that the rise of water in the dropper is due to, यानी ये ड्रॉपर में जो पानी फिल हुआ that is due to what. Okay, here are the options: pressure of water, B gravity of the earth, C shape of the rubber bulb, and D atmospheric pressure. So as we have discussed over here that the air will work in this case, and as air will work in this case, so the pressure which is exerted by air is called as atmospheric pressure, right? So the correct answer is atmospheric pressure. Okay, so this is the end of this exercise. Now in next lecture we'll continue with the new chapter. Okay, till then have a great day ahead. Thank you.